Hello, this is Lucy Fox from Lucy Fox Arts. Welcome to the Fox Den. Let me start with apologizing for not having the full video. I don't have the video of the beginning. I also do not have the video of the inking process. I was sure I recorded the inking process. I had no idea what happened to that footage. There isn't the footage from the beginning because I started sketching and hadn't realized that I could be recording. And only after started I realized, well, maybe I should record this so I can show how I do my sketches. Another disclaimer, I am not a professional. I draw just for the joy of drawing. So, I thought about starting the Inktober challenge to dust off my pencil and pen cobwebs. However, while looking for this year's prompt online, I discovered that there's a large part of the art community boycotting Inktober because the creator apparently and allegedly wanted to publish and profit from art made during the challenge without properly compensating the artists, and also apparently tried to copyright the challenge or something to that extent. The threads I read were not completely clear on that part. This is just what I've heard and read online, though. Don't quote me on that, and I'm not accusing anyone of anything. I am just saying what I read. But just in case, I decided not to try Inktober because I wouldn't feel comfortable supporting someone who would do something like that to artists. We are getting into the second week of the month already, so also I would have to draw more than one prompt a day. And if I were to start Inktober now, it would be really time consuming. So while reading up on this whole boycotting of Inktober thing, I saw a comment recommending the DRAWTOBER challenge instead. I have never heard of this before, so I got really interested, decided to get more information about it. It was hard to find because there is a ton of different prompts of Drawtober, and I couldn't find the official one for a while. Turns out they are on Instagram. I found their official page. They even give prizes for first, second place or something. I'm not interested in competing because I don't think I'm up to that kind of standard anyway. This is just to try to practice more. It's a little different from Inktober. Inktober, there are 31 prompts, so one drawing a day, basically. The medium is kind of specified. With Drawtober, however, with Drawtober, there are less prompts, thank goodness. There are 6 prompts for the whole month of October. Any medium is allowed, as long as it's not generative AI based art, stuff like that. That kind of art will be disqualified. So it's another reason for me to try the challenge and support this initiative. This year, the theme is the spooky and mystical. I am not sure if every year is a different theme or this is just the regular theme because it is October, Halloween, and stuff. But at least this year is spooky and mystical. The 6 prompts felt much more achievable to me. I wouldn't have to start with a backlog of prompts. So I jumped on that train. This is me sketching the first prompt for October 2025 Drawtober Challenge. The first prompt is Candlelit Messenger. I decided to keep it very simple. I wanted the candlelight to actively be the messenger. So I Googled reference photographs of vintage candle lamps. I think that was the terms I used for my search. So off I went to try to create something. I drew the lamp for the candle and the fire to be the messenger. I decided to make a mischievous candle fire, kind of like a mean version of Calcifer for those that are Ghibli fans. It was meant to be kind of like the way jack-o'-lanterns are carved, with the empty, glowing eyes and mouth. When I created the image, I thought, I want to put this on a table. So I had initially placed the lamp on a wooden surface alongside a succulent plant because I didn't want to be just an empty table with a lamp on it. On the right side, I placed some rocks. On the back, a few other leafy decor springing from behind the lamp, which was okay, but I don't know, it felt a bit weird. So when it was time to ink it, I ended up changing my mind. I did record it, but I can't seem to find the footage. I don't know if I thought I was recording and I wasn't. I have no idea what happened to the footage. So I will post a photo of the final drawing inked, but I don't have the process for that part. But anyway, I decided to add a squiggly tree on the left side instead of the succulent. The succulent reminds me of like desert stuff, right? And I wanted something like fall ish. So I placed the tree on the left side, a bit of a fallen maple leaf on the background on the table. I kept the rocks I had initially done on the right side, and that was it. I decided I would only color the messenger, the fire in this case. And I did the whole inking with a brown pen. It's a Sakura Micron plastic nib pen. And for the fire, I used my red and my beige, I think. I don't know, they don't have color names, but it's my red and other orangey yellowish pen to color the fire. Everything else I decided not to color, so it would indeed be the main focus. That's it, guys. I hope this sketching session was interesting for you to watch. Thank you for your company, and see you in the next one. Bye.